Hello, I'm Martini, and I'm at the NZMCA Motorhome Caravan and Leisure Show. I'm here with
Bruce Lochore from NZMCA.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Very good, thank you. So, Bruce, how long have you been with NZMCA?
11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So you've already sitting that on. You've got quite a long timeline with NZMCA's history and what we've done in the past. Can you talk about some of your highlights?
I think some of it is the changing face of NZMCA, and that we've been quite flexible and moved as the membership's changed, as their needs have changed, as their wants have changed, and been able to meet that changing face of NZMCA.
Yeah. So in 2016, Wireless Nation brought NZMCA data to NZMCA, the same year we partnered with the NZMCA.
That's right.
And I believe you were pretty behind that project as well, or involved in that?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that history and how that process happened?
Yeah, so I think this is a bit of a blueprint of how we partner with our partners now. So what happened, it was quite a watershed moment, because we worked with Wireless Nation for a good 18 months before we actually partnered up, where Tom and Andy and Bill were looking for solutions for our members about how to access more data online, and we were looking through the satellite system, which really wasn't working out. It wasn't going to be cost effective. And then they brought to us, and so they did a lot of work just on discovery of what would work and what wouldn't work, without actually gaining any benefit. And so in that time, so they had no income from us or no partnership, but they worked with us very, very well, and they found a solution for us, which is what we have now. And even that has evolved over time. So it is a really good example for me of, it's not a transactional relationship, it is a true partnership and working together. And I think Wireless Nation have been pretty much the example of how to do that. We don't want to have just a transactional relationship. We want that organisation or that company to be embedded in who we are and our culture, and understand who our members are. And Wireless Nation have done that probably more than anyone else. And as they've done that, other companies have seen how that is. We've seen how we want to interact with other companies, and so we take very few partners on. But our partners are very much embedded in who we are as a club, and we say no to more partners than we say yes to.
Wow.
We turn away more than we accept, because they have to fit who we are as a culture.
I remember when I first got on board with Wireless Nation and started working with Wireless Nation, I asked if these trade shows and these tech rallies that were going to generate a profit for us. And the answer was no, because that's not the point.
That's right.
It's to maintain the relationship and to be true with NZMCA.
So our members have a huge amount of trust in us, and so we will never breach that trust. So we won't have a partner if we don't think they fit for our members. And so when our members see the partners alongside us, it's a trust model. They may not sign up on the day, but they build that relationship. They trust us that we won't send them down the garden path. So our partners represent who we are. And so our members trust that, they trust us, they trust their partners, and that's how it works.
When Wireless Nation changes a little bit and they add things like our mobile plans and things like that, do we approach you first and say, hey, do we want an NZMCA mobile plan, or is that requested? Or was that?
So there's a couple of things happen there. You are better tuned to the marketplace than we are, and historically what's happened is Tom has seen something evolving, and he's come and had a chat, and we'll go, sure. You know, Tom understands us, and clearly one of the smartest men in the game, and he understands where the market's going, what opportunities are out there, and he has the ability, a very good ability, of saying what will work for us and what won't. And I go back to that first 18 months where he worked alongside us for a long time before any income ever came out of it. You know, so that's trust. I trust him.
Problem driven as well, mission driven. It's amazing, And again, I notice when looking at our home security plan, we implemented that because we were listening to the NZMCA members who were saying, I've got a CCTV system now at home,
Yep.
or a home security system, but I take my modem with me so it doesn't run.
Yep.
And then based off that, we made a plan and released, now you can have a second modem to support that network.
Right.
And yeah,
See, very good.
partnerships listening, it's amazing.
And I think you are one of the most innovative companies out there across any industry. So we're proud to be and pleased to be a part of it.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.